we know that app technology are widely used and it's quite relevant. People prefer to use apps. So as a municipality, as Mossel Municipality, we try to be a bit different than government, and we try to be more have the distinction of or more working closer to a more corporate environment and approach. So that's why we looked at the app. We mentioned, as I've mentioned as well, we thought that the app should be user friendly, and that we should offer stuff that it's not only an app where you can go and read stuff. It must be interactive, and that we're very thankful to Collaborator for assisting us with that, where it can be a two-way communication. We're still in development, and we're very fortunate to work with Collaborator as a partner who's listening to our needs. We also want to start rolling out polling, votes in terms of decision making. So whenever an important decision must be made, as I've mentioned, it's ward specific. So whenever a decision must be taken for say for instance, in terms of the budget or the IDP, then your residents must be able in future to communicate directly and say, we rather want this compared to that, or this is what we see or this must be in the budget. Or even for the bigger town, you can have people indicating there's two. We only have, for instance, money for one road. We've got option A or option B. Which option does the community prefer? And then also in terms of service delivery, the whole filing system is also based on or our service delivery is based on a filing system linked to various other mechanisms. So what we have is when an email comes in, that's get documented. So we've got the documentation system, which is the Collaborator system. A service request gets documented. Then linked to that and linked to the app is a service level that we've linked. So internally, we've got we went to our administration and we've asked them, what do you feel is the appropriate time in which you can, for instance, repair a pothole? And say, for instance, it's 2 days. Then we've struck that deal with the administration, between us as the leadership and the administration. So we've come up with service level standards, and that standards is linked to Collaborator, and it's linked to the app. So whenever you give a service request, you can pin it firstly. And secondly, you will receive a message which indicate, okay, we received your request for the repair of this pothole in this specific area, and that will be completed within 2 days. And then that resident get feedback. And also the other thing is, if we've got now, say for instance, a water outage, 100 people will go through or a few hundred people might go with a power outage. That call volume will go through your call center, and with the app we can eliminate that, because when you log onto the app, it will show you, okay, we've received this service request, and you will see that X amount of people already on the app indicated that there's a power outage. So then going back to the back office, we've got the filing system by Collaborator. So it pulls through the app. If you use an email, exactly the same. If you use an SMS, exactly the same. That goes through the administration, and it gets directed to the specific department. And then that department know they've got now this service request, and then immediately when they receive it, a clock starts ticking. And then at the end of the 2 days, it will go red, and then the head of department will see, okay, there's a problem. Why was this pothole not fixed? With that as well, we've got a Friday morning meeting. We call it the services meeting. And all our head of department, some of the councillors in oversight roles, they attend that. We call it services monitoring meeting. So all the red flags then gets discussed and asked, why was this not attended to? So it's actually oversight and actually also performance management all in one that we get done through this technology and digitization and systems, obviously with the help of Collaborator.